This episode's sponsored by LadyFootlocker.com. You have a lot going on. Work, school, friends, kids, cocktail parties. Go prepared and look good while you're doing it. Head to everydaytriggers.tv/lady to save 10% off orders $50 or more at LadyFootlocker.com. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. Today we're going to create the Shirley Mason. This is a recipe that was invented, I believe, by a submitter known as Demented777. Lucky numbers, I guess. And the recipe's simple. Oh, and the reason I chose this is because last week I said, hey, if you ever send a black cherry recipe, I'd do it immediately. And they said, I sent one like months ago. And so here it is. I'm also soloing this week. Videos are going to be a little quicker, besides this one because I'm doing the explanation, because I got to get to the hospital because it's my shift, and because of the weekend and it was very busy, I'm doing it solo at the last possible time. So I'm going to bust through these videos this week, so maybe 3 to 5 minutes each. I don't know what they normally are. There we go. So this recipe's got a dash of grenadine. Shakers drive me nuts. A dash of grenadine. This isn't shaken. 3 ounces of the black cherry. We're using Cruisin'. I don't know if there's other black cherry rums out there, but if there are, you can use those if you want to. I choose Cruisin' because that's the one I know exists. 3 ounces of lemon lime soda. I'm using the Soda Stream, so I generated my own freshly carbonated lemon lime soda. Just making sure I got the right one. Wouldn't that be foolish? Don't need that glass for this show. We're going to put this in a Collins glass because it looks sexy, and that's it. 3 ingredients and only a dash of this. We're going to build it in the cocktail glass. We've got ice. I say let's go. We'll do the ice first since we're not shaking it. So for my dash, I'm literally just going to dump a little in here. You know what? I'm a big fan of the sweetness, so go with that. 3 ounces. I don't think you're going to need a lot of sweetness because this is pretty sweet. 3 ounces of rum. That's 2. 3. It already looks like... Oh, and this is supposed to be kind of like an offshoot, a change-up of the Shirley Temple with rum, apparently. I don't know, it sounds pretty good to me, so do our 3 ounces. We'll stir that up. I don't know, it's looking pretty good. And we can garnish it. This was, I think, my suggestion. I don't know, because when I get a Shirley Temple, typically it's got all kinds of... Well, I don't usually get them, but my kids get them at the restaurants. And they typically... Sometimes you get 1 cherry, sometimes you don't get any, which is kind of disappointing because my kids like the cherries. Sometimes you get a pile of them. I went with, like, just something a little more fancy, but not over the top, just 2 cherries. So there you go, the Shirley Mason. Let's give it a sniff. It smells kind of like a cherry lemon lime. Like it. Sweet. You could tell it's going to be sweet right from the start, just from that smell. Tastes very similar to a Shirley Temple. I'm having a hard time getting any of the alcohol flavoring. You get that black cherry, but it's got that cherry look to it. It's got the cherries in it, so you're getting the cherry impression. Definitely cherry Shirley Temple. Very cherrified, if that's a word. So there you go. That is the Shirley Mason. Yeah, you could still get some alcohol in there. But that's okay, because it's pretty damn tasty. Everydaytriggers.tv, we're teaching you how to drink.